Hi, Sue Wilson. I have a fun shaker card with our new happy hour background using some of the fall away from it. So I'll show you what we're going to be using today. This is the background with the happy hour background we'll be using. We are also going to be using the cheers from the Cosmopolitan cocktail sets. And I've created a frame using the double stitched rectangles. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of cutting first. I'm going to bring in our background. Now this background's kind of unique in that it's kind of a positive and negative look to it. So you have the cocktails up here and down here match, and these here are the negative ones, and we're going to be using those for our shaker pieces. I do need to cut one of these, so we will pop our plates down, and I'm just going to put it in the middle of a piece of coconut white card. Tape it into place, and there are some cutting edges on that, but I am not going to be using them for this. There we go. Move that. Let's take these out. Remove our tape. Okay, so you can see I've got a row of cocktails top and bottom. There's some lovely stitching in between, which makes it easy if you want to cut it into rows and use it separately as well. And then the negative cutouts are right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto another piece of card that I have put a sticky adhesive sheet onto. We'll peel the backing up on this. Get that started. Put that right down over that. I'm going to use the backing paper to just push it into place here. And we're going to glitter it with some of the Frosted Sparkle Glitterbitz from Cosmic Shimmer. Bring over a piece of copy paper here. There we go. Sprinkle some of that on, and we'll just move it around and burnish it. There we go. Tap off the extra bit. And put this back into our container so there's very little waste. There we go. Tidy up a little bit. Okay, so now I want to cut just some peach colored of the center cocktails for my card. So I'm going to just pop that down into place. Just make sure to catch those. I've already cut some pink ones and some blue and some wisteria colored ones. Just thought I'd add in a little bit of peach tone to it. And you can see you don't need to cover the whole thing. So we can just use these bits here. I'll pop those out. There we go. And oh, little guy right there and there. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and make our shaker. So what I've done already is I've cut a frame, put a piece of acetate against it, and then added some mounting foam to create like a little bowl. So I'm going to add a little bit of ice flake just to give it some glitter. Don't need too much there. That should do the trick. And all of my little cocktail fall away pieces. Now because I'm working from the back, I'm putting these in upside down. We'll just put a few in from each color. Let's get some purple ones in there. We're missing some little wine glasses. And maybe, there we go. Let's put this little, looks like a little pina colada glass in there. So I've got about 3 of each of these. That should do the trick. You can put more if you like. So I'm going to cover it with another piece of acetate, peeling the backing off of my sticky foam. There we go. So I'm basically going to encapsulate the entire contents. Move them around a little bit. There. Okay. Now I'm going to add the backing So you can see the glasses through that. So we'll just use a little bit of glue around the edge here, right on top of the edge of the acetate. And center that so you can see the cocktail background through it. There we go. I like the way that's coming along. And I've got a backing here just of white on white. I think I'll use a bit of glue on this. Pop that into my stitch background. I'll give you a quick measurement on it. So you know the overall measurement size is 7 3/4 by 6 1/4. Now the last thing we want to do is add the cheers. Now I've done this in a pink and I've doubled it a couple of times to make it a little bit stronger. I'm going to use some spray glue on it. Get a hold of it. Okay. I'm just going to put that on the top here. And you can even use the stitch lines to kind of guide you and make it a little bit even using those. There we go. All finished. How fun is that? So you've got a fun little shaker card with your happy hour background. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget we have so many more for you to see.